finally playing Alolan Exeggutor again, this time with Mega Pinsir EX. So Mega Pinsir EX here is a really powerful Mega Pokemon with its attack critical scissors. It can deal 80 plus damage. So there is also a flip a coin attack that deals 150 damage if you win the flip, but if you lose, you only deal 80 damage. So to support this strategy, we do have Will here to ensure we get heads on our flip for our Alolan Exeggutor and Pinsir, and we also have Pichu for ramp here, giving us initial energy to help our Pinsir or Exeggutor attack. Okay, let's proceed with the gameplay videos. Okay, going second, sure. We have Oricorio, not really our ideal active, but that's fine. You know, we only have 2 Pichus in the deck. So yeah, at least we have defense. Unfortunately, we're up against a crazy Pokemon. Hydreigon, really powerful. So yeah, Oricorio ability not really going to be effective here, which is pretty irritating. Okay, and they have Larvitar. That's interesting. That's pretty heavy for. So they have 2 stage 2 Pokemons. They have Tyranitar, right? Most likely, and yeah, that's pretty heavy. Okay, let's just energy on Pinsir. Drop Oricorio and pass the turn. Okay, opponent, what will you do? Energy on Dino, and wow, we just have it. Okay, sure. Alright. Hyper 130 damage. Yep. Oricorio not gonna do a thing here. We have our Pichu, that's nice. Energy here. I think we'll just pass the turn. We can one-shot the Hydreigon next turn. Okay, opponent doing a May here, probably finding their other Dinos. Pretty scary. Okay. So yeah, it's possible they got another. Well, actually, they can't take Larvitar, right? So what did they take? No, they could. Yeah. All right. So they just passed a turn. Interesting. So we'll just put energy here. Do a pulse research. Sabrina is nice. Another Pichu, not what we needed. I think we'll retreat Oricorio here. I'm going to charge Oricorio just in case we need to attack with Oricorio. Okay. So opponent probably trying to set up their, yeah, so they're trying to set up their Tyranitar. Alright, sure. They could charge Hydreigon here. I think we'll be using Sabrina here if they don't have another. Never mind. Okay. Sure. Okay, so they decided to retreat. Interesting. Energy here. We'll be retreating now. Yeah, I think we'll just Sabrina. So the good thing here is Hydreigon is weak to grass, so we can finish it off without using Will. Yeah, just critical scissors. We even get heads, so it's, you know, overkill. 170 damage, nice. Now we have a problem here, which is Pupitar. That's pretty. If that evolves into Tyranitar, that's going to be a tough one for us. Okay. Okay, Zewol, sure. And now they have Tyranitar. There we go. We could just retreat here, attack with our Oricorio. That's fine as well. Drop this. Interesting. This is a gamble. A really bad gamble. but we'll do it anyway. If they get their Hydreigon, you know, good for them. Okay, sure. Alright, that's good enough for me. Okay, let's evolve into Alolan Exeggutor. We could have lost that game because, you know, opponent could have like top deck Hydreigon, just win the game. Well, not win the game, but you know, we'll be in a pretty bad spot. Okay, so we one hit there. Okay, Tyranitar, here we go. Pulse research for the opponent, alright. So we have time to set up Mega Pinsir here. Short, 130 damage, alright. Leaf Cape. Well, Erica's not gonna help us here, but you know, it's okay. Let's just use it. Wait a minute. Why did I use it? Oh my god. I should have willed, right? Will. And now we don't even damage. Damn. Okay. My mistake. Okay, sure. Ugh. Okay, let's front our Mega Pinsir. Okay, so yeah, that was a big misplay on my part. Well, it didn't really matter because, you know, we had Will. And as always, weakness to grass, so we just win the game here. That was not intended. Mega Pinsir was not intended to finish this game. Sorry about that. Good game, opponent. Good game. Okay, going first. We have Pichu. This is a good opening. Execute and Mega Pinsir. Okay. Up against a Darkness deck with EV, so this is probably Umbreon deck. That's possible. We had an interesting matchup, yeah, in the last game. They had 2 stage 2 Pokemon, but I think the problem with that is I did consider building that, but you know, as always, you have 2 different stage 2 Pokemon, so it's really hard to set up. But you know, it's okay. It's a good way. Right now, there's no rank yet. There's no rank ladder yet, so it's a good way to experiment. And I don't totally disagree with the deck list, but you know. And because we have lots of different support cards now, we have May, we also have Copycat. I think Copycat definitely helps, especially if your opponent is or has the advantage in their hand. So yeah, definitely a good way to recover from a light hand. We could attack here, right? We can just finish off this EV. I think that's the better choice here. We could evolve, that's fine. Or evolve for the opponent, sure. Baltoy, okay. They have like a anti-heal, right? Claydol is what I remember it to be. Oh, okay. So that's it. Interesting. Red card for the opponent, alright. Sure. We still get Will, unfortunately, for the opponent. Weirdly enough, maybe Jolteon is just to, you know, prevent or give additional damage to our Pokemon. That's fine as well. Leaf, I like that. So, we'll be evolving. Oh, yeah. We'll be evolving here. Leaf Cape on Mega Pinsir. Okay, looks like Pinsir will be the one to win us the game here. Okay, advantage. Wheel and flip a coin. It's heads. Okay. So next turn we'll just do a Pulse Research unless we draw Will or Sabrina. All we need is Sabrina or Will to win this game. Okay, short. they'll be able to attack next turn. Well, if we are lucky with our flip a coin, we just win this matchup. Because Darkrai is weak to grass, and of course we deal 150 damage. Unless they have like a giant cape to increase their HP, they could... Actually, they won't be... Yeah, good game, opponent, good game. Okay, going first, sure. We have Oricorio, Alolan Exeggutor. I think I'll do Exeggutor in the active spot. Okay, Mantike, sure. Our turn. Will is a nice draw. Let's do a Pokeball here. Pichu, that's fine as well. Let's drop it in the bench and pass the turn. Opponent Pokeball as well, sure. That's the first time I'm seeing this Bergamite. Interesting. Sure. We got Pokeball. Let's do it. Mega Pinsir. Okay, so I think it's better to retreat Exeggutor. I'm not sure if... Because this might evolve and just attack us. I think it's better to retreat right now. And just... Yeah, we can evolve, right? Yeah, I'll just evolve. And, you know, I'm just going to set up the Mega Pinsir. So this is the Mega Pinsir show. Even though we have 2 copies of Execute, yeah. Mega Pinsir just keeps showing up. I think he knows what's up. Or she knows. Yeah. Okay, so they did evolve to Avalugg, and we did do... Yeah, we had the right choice of, you know, just... Yeah, we did the right choice of not putting Execute in the active spot. Well, we did put it in the active spot, excuse me, but, you know, we made a decision to retreat. Wow, minus 20 damage from attacks, interesting. Pokemon communication for the opponent. Alright, what do they have? Another Avalugg. Avalugg? Interesting. Short. Energy. 70 damage. Sure. So please no Sabrina. That's pretty... Yeah, that's going to be bad for us. Opponent already has 2 points here. Unfortunately, Tails, it is only deal 60 damage. I might need to use Will next turn. I do have a second one, so that's okay. Sure. Props research for the opponent. Alright. Another Mantike, interesting. 70 damage. Alright. Oricorio, energy on. I think it's okay to put Oricorio in the bench. Okay, we can't afford to take too long finishing Avalugg. We'll just use Will. Guarantee a 1-hit here. They might have the second one, which is going to be a problem. We're going to need Erica. Okay, so they decided Mantike is the way, sure. 7 cards in deck. We have 8 cards. I haven't drawn Pulse Research yet. Opponent finally gets their Pulse Research. Actually, it's their second one, and they even did Copycat, right? Okay, sure. Okay, so the good thing here is we got some time here because their Bergmite, excuse me, did not evolve, so we do have time here to get lucky with our top decks. I don't know where my Pulse Research are, but hopefully they come. Well, actually not Pulse Research, just, you know, give me Sabrina and I'm good. Sabrina is all we need, actually. Heavy Helmet, oh boy. Copycat from the opponent, so they're really trying to search for Avalugg here. And they got it. Oh boy. That is pretty heavy. Another helmet for the opponent, sure. This is probably their favorite Pokemon. That's, you know, reasonable. Leaf Cape. Unfortunately, we need to get lucky here. Remove those energy. Okay, sorry. I need to retreat, unfortunately for me. Give you my Leaf Cape. We need to get lucky with my Flip a Coin. And yep, we're lucky. Of course, we only deal 110 damage. But that's, you know, that's good enough. Alright, sure. They have Giovanni, interesting. Alright, sure. And we will just win the game. Good game, opponent. We did not draw any props research. Damn. Good game. Okay, going second, sure. Oh boy, this is a bad hand, wow. Well, at least we do have two Ericas to support our Mega Pinsir, but you know. Oh boy, and they have Raikou, so this might be the Raikou EX with the quick attack. I mean, quick attack would... they have Zeraora, so yeah, and then later on they could elemental switch. Or next turn they can elemental switch. That's what I meant with a quick attack. Hopefully they don't have it, but if they do, you know, nothing we can do about it. At least we have Erica. Pichu, nice. Let me just drop it then. Just pass the turn. Pokeball for the opponent, sure. Through their Pokeball. Wow, their Marip, interesting. Okay, so there it is, elemental switch. The good thing here is we do have Erica. Okay, so it wouldn't hurt that much. And if we draw Leaf Cape, that's even better. Exactly what we needed, wow. Okay, Leaf Cape. Erica U. And pass the turn. Next turn we'll just will. They won't be able to set up Marip just yet unless they have... Oh, okay, Raikou EX, sure. Okay, so they're evolving to Mega here. Yep. How fun. Okay, opponent. Do your thing. Ouch. Legendary Pulse for the opponent, sure. Oricorio, welcome, welcome. Energy on Mega Pinsir will. Yep, it's always heads. Yeah, will pretty powerful. 150 damage. So next turn we could just heal our Pinsir if they're going to front their Mega Ampharos. Which they will do, okay. So I think we'll just heal Pinsir. Yep, that's exactly what we'll be doing. I am an idiot. I automatically used props research. Oh man, well it is okay, they can't one hit me right. Yeah, they only have 100 damage. We also have Sabrina, so that's nice. Okay, sure. Well, they could have some healing items here. That's bad for us. But since they don't have any healing item, we just win the game. Okay. Energy on Exeggutor, sorry. On Mega Pinsir. Will. So yeah, it is Mega Pinsir, really impressive. Good game, opponent. Good game. Alright, going second, sure. And we have our Pichu, that's nice. Unfortunately, we only have Oricorios. Yeah, let's just pass the turn. Maybe I should not have dropped this Oricorio in the bench, but you know, if they have Sabrina or Repel, I'm not sure if people are still playing Repel. Probably not anymore, because there's a lots of evolution Pokemons out there. This one's interesting. They have Mega Pinsir. They also have Cherubi. This Pokemon has a Pokemon to attach it. Attacks especially this Pokemon costs 1 less. Wow, okay. And yeah, they have the Sweets Relay attack. They also have Applin. There's another Sweets Relay attack Pokemon, I think. Pretty dangerous. And they even have Leaf Cape, sure. Oh boy, they knocked out my Pichu, unfortunately. So with Sweets Relay, you can actually, what do you call this? Okay, Mega Pinsir, I like that. Let's drop it in the bench then. Energy. Yeah, with Sweets Relay, you just boost your attack each time, or your damage each time you use it. Really powerful if you gain the momentum. And it also applies to all your other Pokemon with the Sweets Relay attack, so it's pretty scary. Okay, sure. So that is it, 30 damage. Time to front our Mega Pinsir. Mega Pinsir winning the game again. Maybe. We'll see. Sabrina is nice. Let's attack with critical scissors. Heads. So they'll just probably set up their Mega Pinsir here. I think that's what they're going to do. Applin here going to be a shield, which is not a problem. Okay, sure. We even get Will, nice. But we don't really need it anymore. Okay, heads again, nice. Reason being we have Sabrina, so we can just switch Mega Pinsir here for Applin and just win the game. They have the really cool 2-star with the aura. I like this one. Yeah, wish I had it as well. Ah, they have Berry, sure. Okay, opponent attacking here. It's Tails, short. Alright, we just win the game with Sabrina. Okay, game. Okay, opponent, good game. Sabrina. And critical scissors. Yep. Good game, opponent, good game. Alright, welcome back, and really impressed with how this deck played. We did have a couple of iterations. I first tried, 2 Mega Pinsirs, but it just didn't work as, I thought it would. But with just 1 copy of Pinsir, which is actually quite fun here. What's funny here is we only have 1 copy of Mega Pinsir, but it just keeps on showing up and winning us the game. So really interesting. We did, we were able to use Alolan Exeggutor, but I think only 1 game. Most of the game it's Mega Pinsir EX that wins the game. And yeah, and of course Pichu, a good ramp for our Pinsir and Exeggutor. Oricorio unfortunately did not, it's more of a shield. Well, it was intended to be a shield anyway, so it's okay. But yeah, really impressed with Mega Pinsir, or impressed with this deck as a whole. And for changes, I think we need Sabrina. As you see, Sabrina really helps us win games. Same with Will, because we are a flip a coin deck. Most of the time we're going to rely on Exeggutor, Alolan Exeggutor, or Mega Pinsir. So Will really essential in this deck. Same with Erica and Leaf Cape. Leaf Cape ensures we survive attacks. Same with Erica, so it helps you survive, and opponent will miscalculate in their assessment in winning the game. So yeah, so far no changes. Maybe Oricorio is still really relevant right now, so yeah, probably no changes on my end. But let me know what you think. Do you think this is a good list, or maybe there's a better one? I'd like to hear from you. Especially, I am trying to find out what deck I'm really comfortable in playing when the ranked games finally, open. So yeah, Okay, I think that's it for today's video. Thank you again for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, help support the channel. Also, please follow me on X for more videos and updates on Pokemon Pocket. Okay, thank you.